All right, let's watch this one. What is this? Casually explain breaking the ice.
You never get approached by girls unless they're selling cookies.
Oh,
And beyond that, unless you're really attractive, famous, or have a puppy, it's all on you to break the ice with someone. You might be thinking, wow, that sounds
True.
unfair. What kind of double standard is this? But remember, don't hate the player, hate the game. Which I do.
I
The
fucking
good
hate the
news
game.
is that because it's hard, that means if you're good at it, you
I am
really
the
have a big
worst
step up on
person
people
at
who
breaking the
refuse
ice.
to try.
Fuck that.
Remember, when you're approaching someone, if you're just not weird, you're doing better than 95% of people. But as
True.
they say, easier said than done.
Yeah.
Let's say you see a girl at a bar and you want to go talk to her. You think, maybe I should walk by to see if I hear anything in the conversation that might imply she's single. Or maybe I should get my friend to spill a drink on her friend so she'll be alone and I can swoop in. Ask yourself, what would a not weird person do? Probably go up to her and say, hey, I thought you were really cute. I wanted to come talk to you.
No,
What's
that's
your name?"
weird. That is
Probably won't catch a
weird.
response the first time because you forgot to breathe and might be having an aneurysm. This is normal. Just sit tight and wait for the alcohol to give you a personality. So what if you're at school or work and there's someone you have a big crush on, but you're worried about messing it up because you're still going to see them nearly every day?
Oh, Jesus.
You might be thinking, I'll just play it cool, hope we get put in the same group at some point, and I can scope it out.
James the
Maybe I
Nine
should
with
just
the
walk
foreign
up to
name.
her and say she looks exactly like
True.
my really hot sister. Ask yourself, what would a not weird person do? That's right. Keep up the good work.
You just don't
Now,
talk to them
it's
at
not
all.
a bad idea to have a few go-to openers if you're in the same environment all the time. I think pickup lines are pretty dumb because they're really just jokes. But if I'm in the gym, one of my go-tos is, damn, nice glutes, looking thick. Mind giving me a spot? Then when they say okay, I just say, thanks man, and take it from there. One of the keys of making a good first impression is that the other person thinks you're both similar. So saying something you
good
think the other
practice.
person will relate
It's
to
a good
is a
practice. You
great
gotta
idea.
give it to him.
If I'm in the bar on slam poetry night for half-price beer, there's a lot of lingering anxiety and existential dread in the room that can only be expressed through metaphor and loose rhyme. So what I like to do to show I'm on the same page is sit next to someone and say, hi, I'm James, what's your name? Oh, nice to meet you, Hope. Oh man, this stool sure is flimsy. All we need now is a rope.
Oh, God. To
On the
hang
same note,
himself
when I was
on.
taking engineering at university and I just wanted to make friends, my go-to icebreaker was sitting next to someone and saying, hey man, have you ever touched a woman's hand? Then they usually laugh nervously and I say, don't worry,
I
me
haven't either.
neither, and give them a high five. Then I say I think it would feel like that, but a bit softer. Sad times. At this point, I wanted to mention that if you're a girl, every
Sad
guy
that
on earth
hits
would
home.
appreciate if you approached us first once in a while. Even if we aren't interested, it's really flattering because it almost never happens. In fact, in my entire life, I've been asked out by as many gay guys as I have girls, which is 0. So what I'm saying is if I could get on the scoreboard in any way, that would be nice. Now, if you're going to approach someone, you might be thinking, what if I get rejected? That would really hurt my ego and lower my self-esteem. Well, is that really as bad as living with the regret of not doing anything and wondering what could have been?
True.
If you're as fragile as me, it definitely is, which is why I have a permanent arsenal of coping mechanisms on standby.
Lots
and
of
I avoid
drinking.
difficult situations. But with that
Just
said,
do it.
you can't
You might
expect
look like a
someone or
fucking
something to just
retard.
fall into your
I
lap.
mean, stupid
So
person.
sometimes you have to remember that rejection
But
is just part of life.
hey man, you'll
and
laugh
you might
at it
have to be
in
a
the
little
long
bit
run,
courageous.
right? That's good. Here's the thing: when it comes to breaking the ice, I feel like it's easier. It is 100% easier said than done. But chat, you have to have. Friends are limited out there, right? But if you're young, you're in your teens, you're still in high school and stuff, just have a good friend who's not socially awkward, or I don't know, if you don't have that, then just practice with each other. I have no fucking clue. Just wait till you turn 18. If you're 18 in Canada, you go to the club, the bar, and you practice there and make yourself look like a fool talking to girls. It won't work out for you. It won't. But practice makes perfect. Oh, God. I think the way to do it, though, is you don't go and break the ice as if you're trying to fuck them. You break the ice just to, have conversation, ask them what school they go to, or if they're I have bad advice, guys. This is why, y'all be single, and I'll be single forever, Sag. Watch another one? Okay, what is this? Casually explain how to read the stock market. All right,
So
it out.
a lot of people want to get into investing or day trading, but they don't know where to begin. And in my opinion, the best way to get started is by learning to read market trends so you can reliably make simple trades and start making money right away.
Why, yes, of
So
course.
the first thing you need to know about the stock market is, of course, the two directions of stock price.
Up and down.
Which is up or down. And if you think a stock is going up, we'd say that you're bullish. And if you
You're a
think
fucking
stock
idiot,
is
you're just gonna go
we'd
down.
say that you're bearish. So with that terminology, to start with the easy trading patterns that you probably recognize from your stereotypical stock chart, we have what's called a rising wedge, a bullish pattern where the value steadily climbs as the trading range narrows, which of course means you should invest. And the reverse of that is called a falling wedge, which is a bearish pattern, and of course means you should be selling or shorting the stock. And shorting simply means borrowing the stock from a broker to sell at the current price
At a higher
and covering
price.
it later at hopefully a lower price. Now, these are the two most fundamental patterns, and by combining them together, you can get pretty much every other pattern. For example, you'll often see a rising and then falling wedge in sequence, which creates a triangular shape, or what traders call the isosceles buffet. And while this doesn't mean too much all alone, when you see two adjacent isosceles buffets with a big buffet in the middle, we have what's called a Warren range. And what you want to be doing here is trading
The
on
Warren
neckline where the
range.
Berkshire breaks.
Hell yeah,
You're going to want
brother.
to measure the distance between the hairline and the neckline and enter short where the neckline meets the descending slope with an equal point target, while placing the stop loss just above the point of highest resistance to the right of the Warren range. Should just be easy money, really. Okay, so moving on, if we step back and you see
Simple,
about
buy low,
two
sell
or more
high.
Warren ranges in sequence, all
Then
trending
buy on the
towards a
dip
higher
to
peak,
sell again.
we call this a bullish bill, which is really where the big money comes from. So if you see this pattern, it means that right away you should alt-tab, close your 24 tables of limit hold'em, and start dumping money into tech call options like your child's future.
Oh
doesn't.
no, not Robin Hood.
On the flip side, if you see a pattern of two or more Warren ranges continually trending towards a lower and lower trough, this is what we call cryptocurrency. So now that you know the basic trading patterns, you're ready to get investing. And
This was made in
you don't have special
2018.
equipment
It's still
besides
pretty
the computer.
fucking accurate.
However, if you do decide you want to take this seriously, I would recommend getting some additional monitors. Most traders like to have at least four screens running
some like
simultaneously,
8.
which allows you to lose money on up to 4 trades at once. This is called getting forestocked. So with that said, you have to remember that your portfolio can only drop in value by 100%, while it can go up by way
like
more
1%.
than that, which is why it's important to consider how to manage your money in the event you accidentally make a return on your investment of 10, 100, or 1,000 times your initial buy-in. So you have to ask yourself, in the event you massively increase the value of your portfolio in a short amount of time, what's your strategy going to be to reinvest that money? And there's actually a few different options you have that I'll go through with their different pros and cons. So the biggest advantage of the Amaryllis is definitely the dining space and fumed oak trim, although you could definitely argue the sauna is a bit low. While on the other hand, the Octavia is also a good choice because it comes with several jet skis and an array of tenders, which are highly coveted in the trade.
Yes, of course,
But
of course.
unfortunately, they
Yeah, it's
omitted the stripper
exquisite.
poles for
Why?
this year's charter
Why
model
not?
once again. But either way, you can't really go wrong. And if you're really not
It's
sure,
a write-off
it
anyway.
doesn't hurt to go for both.
Yeah. Get the helicopter too. It has to. It has to be the one with the helipad, right? Oh my god. It's very true though, Chad. When it comes to stonks, specifically, cryptocurrency and stuff, I would recommend, obviously everyone's like, yo, buy and sell high. You want to buy and hold. Buy and hold, and then look at depreciating assets. Seriously. It's the best thing you can do. Look at the depreciating assets. Look at assessments of crypto and stuff like that. And even stonks. Don't go for just your normal, what is it called? Your normal investment portfolios that people will recommend, like your bank. Those are just shit. Like literally dog shit. You want to go for new investments, new businesses, new corporations, and that's how you make money. Off literally like penny stocks, something that's like $10, $15, $1, pennies, and it goes up 10, 20, 100%. Well, you can dump like hundreds and tens of thousands of dollars into it without going broke, and then you can make hundreds of thousands, possibly even 7 figures off of it. It's the best way to do it. It's the smarter way to do it. People who are dumb just go for like big stocks, big brands, already established. Anyway, I like that one. That was good. What do the comments say? Your portfolio can only drop by 100%. Yeah, true. That's why you gotta have leverage in the game, brother. Yeah. Which allows you to lose money on 4 trades at once. Feels bad, man.